Lesson: Conducting effective elicitation sessions. Conducting effective elicitation sessions is a cornerstone of successful business analysis. Elicitation is the process of drawing out, gathering, and defining requirements from stakeholders and other sources. It shapes the foundation upon which business solutions are built. A poorly conducted elicitation session can lead to incomplete requirements, misunderstandings, and ultimately, project failure. Therefore, mastering the art of elicitation is crucial for any certified business analysis professional. This lesson focuses on actionable insights, practical tools, and frameworks to enhance proficiency in conducting elicitation sessions. The first step in conducting effective elicitation sessions is preparation. Preparation involves understanding the context of the project and identifying the key stakeholders. One useful tool for this stage is the Stakeholder Analysis Matrix. This matrix helps categorize stakeholders based on their influence and interest in the project. By doing so, it enables the business analyst to prioritize which stakeholders to engage with more intensively. For instance, high-influence and high-interest stakeholders require active engagement, while low-influence and low-interest stakeholders might only need to be informed. This targeted approach ensures that the elicitation sessions are focused and effective. Once stakeholders are identified, the next step is selecting the appropriate elicitation techniques. Various techniques can be employed depending on the nature of the project and the stakeholders involved. Some common techniques include interviews, workshops, surveys, and document analysis. Interviews, for example, are particularly effective for gathering detailed information and understanding stakeholders' perspectives. To conduct effective interviews, it is essential to prepare an interview guide with a mix of open-ended and closed-ended questions. Open-ended questions encourage stakeholders to express their thoughts freely, while closed-ended questions help confirm specific details. Workshops, on the other hand, are valuable for collaborative brainstorming and consensus building. Techniques such as the 5 whys and fishbone diagrams can be used during workshops to delve deeper into the root causes of issues. The 5 whys technique involves asking why repeatedly until the underlying cause of a problem is identified. This method is particularly useful for uncovering hidden requirements that stakeholders might not initially articulate. Similarly, fishbone diagrams help visually map out potential causes of a problem, facilitating a comprehensive analysis. Surveys and questionnaires are another effective technique, especially when dealing with a large group of stakeholders. They provide quantitative data that can be analyzed to identify patterns and trends. When designing surveys, it is crucial to ensure that questions are clear, concise, and unbiased. Additionally, providing a mix of question types, such as Likert scales and multiple-choice questions, can yield a more robust dataset. Document analysis involves reviewing existing documentation, such as business plans, contracts, and process diagrams, to gather information. This technique is beneficial for understanding the current state and identifying any gaps or discrepancies in the documented requirements. It is often used in conjunction with other elicitation techniques to validate and supplement the information gathered. Conducting the elicitation session itself requires a set of skills that facilitate effective communication and collaboration. Active listening is paramount. It involves not only hearing what stakeholders say, but also understanding the underlying messages and emotions. Paraphrasing and summarizing are useful techniques for ensuring that the business analyst accurately interprets stakeholders' inputs and confirms their understanding. Facilitation skills are also critical, particularly during workshops. A good facilitator manages the dynamics of the session, encourages participation from all stakeholders, and keeps the discussion focused on the objectives. Techniques such as setting ground rules, using visual aids, and employing decision-making frameworks like dot voting can enhance the effectiveness of workshops. Dot voting allows participants to prioritize requirements by distributing a limited number of votes among options, helping to reach a consensus on what matters most. After conducting the elicitation session, the next step is to document and validate the requirements. Documentation should be clear, concise, and unambiguous. Techniques such as use cases and user stories can be employed to document functional requirements, while non-functional requirements can be captured using quality attributes like performance, security, and usability. It is important to validate these requirements with stakeholders to ensure that they accurately reflect their needs and expectations. Techniques such as requirements reviews and prototyping are effective for validation. Prototyping, in particular, allows stakeholders to visualize the end product and provide feedback, which can be used to refine the requirements further. Real-world challenges often arise during elicitation sessions. One common challenge is dealing with conflicting requirements from different stakeholders. In such cases, prioritization techniques like the Moscow method can help resolve conflicts by categorizing requirements based on their importance and impact on the project. Another challenge is managing stakeholder expectations. Setting clear objectives and communicating openly about potential constraints and limitations can help align expectations with the project's goals. Statistics show that effective elicitation can significantly impact project success. According to a study by the Standish Group, incomplete requirements and lack of user involvement are among the top reasons for project failure. By employing structured elicitation techniques and engaging stakeholders effectively, business analysts can mitigate these risks and enhance the likelihood of project success. In conclusion, conducting effective elicitation sessions is a multifaceted process that requires careful preparation, selection of appropriate techniques, and strong communication skills. By leveraging tools such as the Stakeholder Analysis Matrix, employing techniques like interviews, workshops, and surveys, and utilizing frameworks such as the Moscow method for prioritization, business analysts can gather comprehensive and accurate requirements. Addressing real-world challenges through proactive engagement and validation ensures that the final solution aligns with stakeholders' needs and ultimately contributes to the project's success. Mastering these skills is essential for any certified business analysis professional aiming to excel in the field of business analysis.